share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel. We got big things coming. So getting into today's video, I don't really have anything planned for today, if I'm being honest. I have some free time, so I was gonna drive up to the shop. I can't remember, I know I just posted a video of me getting those taillights, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I can't remember because so much has just been going on in my life. I can't remember if I got those last week or if that was the week prior. I'm pretty sure, I want to say it was like a week ago. So I think it's been some time since I have last been up to the shop. So I'm making my way up there currently right now as we speak. And I'm hoping to see some more progress on the Mustang. The last that I went up there, I know he got the rear quarter panel welded on. He was working on, I believe, slimming down the trunk. From what it looked like in the video, the short little video that I took, that's kind of what it had looked like. So I'm hoping today when I go there, hopefully maybe, I don't even know where they'd be at, honestly. I'm hoping that when I show up there, hopefully, because I know we needed a bracket in order to seat the rear bumper, rear bumper cover on the car. So I'm hoping they got that bracket in. He slimmed everything down that he needed to do, and hopefully he already put the rear bumper back on, because what he's been trying to do lately is, for the reason he needed the taillight as well, was he needed to be able to seat everything properly, so that way whenever he puts everything back together, all the dimensions and everything sits properly. So that's been his biggest thing now that he has the rear quarter panel on, because I think that was the biggest job to do. So now that that's complete, now it's just the little, perfections of just making sure everything sits nice and pretty like it came from the factory, like it was never in an accident in the first place, So hopefully he's had plenty of time doing that. Like I said, I can't gauge, I can't remember if it was last Thursday that I believe I went up there. I don't think, actually no, it wasn't. It was a week ago, because I went out. Actually, I went out on Thursday, I forgot. I went out this past Thursday, so it's been, are those sheep? Those are a bunch of sheep. So it's actually been a week since I went up there and seen the car, because my guy that I've been working with, I kind of been pressuring him a lot, putting a lot of pressure on them, because I just want to make sure the car gets done. I need to update y'all. So in the last video that I said, when I went up there, what is this guy doing? Sorry, these big 18-wheelers, he just swerved out, and they're just, I don't even know what they're doing. Almost hit me. Crazy ass fool. Anyways, so when I last went up there and when I dropped off those taillights, right, there was another car in the bay that he was working on. But when I had went in, I believe a few days or the week after, just out of spite, that car wasn't there anymore. So I don't know what he was doing to the car, but the car wasn't there, and that's the video that I recorded, that in my last video that I uploaded, that he was working back on my car. So I'm really hoping that, they've been holding their end of the bargain and they've been pushing to get the car done, because technically, my guy said, as I'm filming this video right now, it is currently March 20th. He did say technically the car would be ready by March 20th. That's today. And like I said in previous videos, I was like, there's no way the car is gonna be ready by March 20th. There's just no shot. So hoping that they made a lot more progress, because like I said, they still have a lot of work to do, in my opinion, in regards to trimming everything down, making sure everything sits properly for that rear bumper. I know, like I said, where the rocker panel sits, he has to bang that guy out so that the rocker can sit properly on there, because I do have the rocker assembly, but I don't have a new, whatever the pieces underneath that sits beneath it, I don't have that piece, so he will have to bang that piece out. But aside from that, afterwards, like I said, just a little bit on the front bumper, front end of the car, and the car should basically be good to go set for paint. So depending on where he's at when I pull up here in the next few minutes, the car might be ready, depending back and has been putting in a lot of hours to get that car tidied up. So we will find out when we get there.
15 minutes later.
Wow. So as you guys can see, all right, let me show you out real quick what I'm talking about. So right, where is it? Yeah, right in here, there's like a bracket or something that needs to be replaced. So that's where it up front needs to be done. Sorry, I don't want to be up in this space because I don't want them to know I'm here. Okay, but here's the fuel neck. So he hasn't put it on yet. So you got the siphon, all the glass and everything. Wow, this car's filthy, y'all. But he is making progress, so that's good. I don't know. I think this might be the new headlight that I bought for the car. But yeah, as you can see, right inside of here, right in here, that's where it's like, it's not fully, like, I think he'll have to add some more metal in order to get that thing to sit properly. But he's making progress, guys, so can't complain. He took the whole damn door off. So look at this. So this right here is what I'm saying. He'll have to bang that out in order to get that rocker panel to sit on there properly. But this is nice and smooth. So he's making progress. You can see he welded on. Can't even tell where he welded it on, honestly. And then inside of here, he's adding pieces and everything, so it's coming together. He welded that all on too and everything, so it's coming together, guys. So, as you and I both just saw, there's been a lot of progress made on the Mustang. From what I last saw a week ago, not last week, but the week prior, when I had dropped off those taillights, he's making a lot of progress. I don't know where specifically he's at, but I do know where he welded all those white spots. I'm not a body mechanic, guys, so I'm gonna be using the terms that I know, that I best understand. Maybe someone down in the comments that does body work, comment down below if you know, you can kind of let me know more specifically what it is that he's done. But to my knowledge, from what it appears like, what are they building over there? Train station? And he took the whole door off. I wonder where he put that door, because I know the door has to be painted. So I don't know why he took the door. Well, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know why he took the door off. I don't know. But it looks like he's kind of like sanding down where he welded, where he had to weld parts of the car for that rear quarter panel to sit. So I'm not sure in regards to where he's moving next. I believe that front fender, I didn't even really check. I'll have to go look at the back of the video. But he did remove the headlight, because I told him that there is work that's going to need to be done to the front of the car for where that headlight, as I showed you. That's what I was talking about, referring to in the last video when I said there's a piece for the front bumper. That's the piece where he will need to fix. That is what I was referring to, because when that headlight was pushed, when that headlight was sitting in there, you could push down and it was squeaking. It wasn't sitting properly. So that would probably mean under speed, that headlight would be, you know, moving up and down. It wouldn't be sitting properly the way it should, on the what is it, the left side, the driver's side of the car, right? So he'll have to fix that. It looked like he took that off. He knows he has to fix it. So I'm sure he's gonna add some more metal. I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna do, as that's what he had to do to other parts of the car. He's gonna add some more metal or fabricate it. He's gonna fabricate is a word, to the best of his ability, so that part can sit on there properly. So once he gets that part for the front bumper done, I don't believe, at least to my knowledge, I don't believe there's anything else that's wrong with the front bumper. Now, because, yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think that's just the only thing, because I had the whole engine taken out of the car. I got to see what the car looked like with the entire engine out, and I didn't notice anything else. So to my knowledge, but like I said, I'm not a body expert, but to my knowledge, that is what it best seems like is the only issue with the front bumper that I'm hoping. So once he gets that fixed, he fixes the rear quarter panel, or not the rear quarter panel, that's already fixed, but the front fender, I think it's missing like 1 or 2 bolts, because you can kind of press against it and it squeals, but even that part itself needs to get painted. So once he fixes both of those, he just patents down the rear bumper, like I said, and then bangs in, fabricates where the rocker panel is going to sit underneath the car. The car at that point should be ready for paint. As you saw over there, he did have that rear bumper, the old one that I had bought, which I spent way too much on. Someone got it for me, but he has that on the ground to try and test fit to make sure everything's sitting properly. So that means he's still in the process of making sure everything is sitting properly, so that way once he throws everything, or throws, I guess, the new bumper on the car, he's using that old one as a dummy. He'll put it all together, and he should be able to go from there, and the car should be ready for paint. So like I said, and this is what I keep trying to say, guys, it can take a whole nother, I mean, I really don't hope it doesn't, but even if it took a whole nother month before the car was ready, that's perfectly fine. My issue when I was complaining in like my prior video, my issue was that when I would go and see the car was literally just sitting there for 3 weeks. So for me, that was very concerning and frustrating, because I come in and I see all these other cars are getting pushed out and done, but my car is still sitting in the corner not being touched. And that was my biggest gripe and issue. As long as my car is getting worked on, like I said, I don't come up here every single day. I've been coming up here maybe once a week. I didn't come up here at all last week. Well, the point is that as long as progress is being made on the car, it can take as long as it needs. That's perfectly fine, because I do want everything to be perfect. Like I said, I've heard nothing but great things about these guys. I know they're only down to 1 body mechanic, so I do want everything to be perfect. My only issue was that whenever I was coming up here, and it's like I was coming every single day, but when I was coming up here periodically every other day or every few days, nothing was being done on the car. The car was just sitting. So to me, that was a bit concerning. But now that I see progress has been made, he still hasn't put in the new fuel neck yet. I'm not sure if that part that was on the ground was a new one or not, but it has not been installed yet, which means we can't even put fuel into the car. I'm not sure if he siphoned out the gas yet or anything. I am not entirely sure what his plan is or how he's going about doing that, but hopefully once he gets that done in the car, because he has to get that done in order for the car to be moved, because right now my tuner from Alex from Luntune told me that I should not start the car with the E85 that is in the tank. I have a little bit of E85. It's been a while since I've been able to start the car, so I'm not even sure how much fuel is left. I know it's below a quarter. I think it's either below a quarter or at least at a quarter left for fuel. I think I had last, if I have to recall, it's like 90-ish miles till E. So, obviously in a Mustang, you can burn through that pretty easily, especially being on E85. But right now the car is on a base map tune for pump 93. So that's what he told me. He said he doesn't want me starting the car up with the E85 that's in the tank because it could mess it up. He wants me to either siphon out the fuel, which is the route that I decided to go with, or I would have to basically detune the car back to its crappy tune that when I bought it, which makes the car sound horrible, and then let that fuel burn out. Don't really want to do all that, so because it already took that, so for me to even upload that tune, it said it's supposed to take 11 minutes. That thing ended up taking a good probably 30 minutes, I want to say it took, that I was kind of just sitting there waiting on that tune to get installed. So anyway, guys, I'm super excited. I'm pumped. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below if one of you guys are body guys, can kind of walk me through what it is specifically that he's doing in regards to the car. I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, that's a little bit of an update. Trust me, guys, I know y'all want this car on the road. I want it way more than you do. So with all that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one, and remember to always keep shifting forward.
Yeah, feel me? I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit.